Good morning, James. Good morning, Kimura. How was your day yesterday? Very good, Kimura. James, how about it? Which word is the verb or the action word in this sentence? What's your guess? Pop it in the chat. So what did you guys have a good day yesterday? Your Wednesday was a good Wednesday, or rather Tuesday, I mean. Good morning, Christopher. Good morning, Nikki. How are you? It's my turn to fight the bug. Yeah, my turn to fight the bug. I know some of you guys have been sick with colds and stuff. My turn. Okay, you guys, while we wait for everybody, which word is the verb or the action word in the sentence? Mario explora la isla de Puerto Rico. Pop it in the chat. What's the verb or the action word in that sentence? Good morning, Priscilla, Elizabeth. Buenos dias. Muy bien, Christopher. Good morning, Arshas, Stacy. You guys, what is the verb or action word in our sentence today? Muy bien, Elizabeth. Perfect. Hola, Stacy. Arshas, ¿cómo estás? We got about a minute. We'll get started in about a minute. So in the meantime, be thinking, if you haven't answered yet, what word is the action word? Mario explora la isla de Puerto Rico. Muy bien, Arshas. Stacy, muy bien. Good job, you guys. Okay, son las 9. It's 10 o'clock, or less. Yes, for you guys, it's 10 o'clock for you all. So if you were with us on Monday, you may or may not remember that my internet was crazy, right? We kept freezing and ju, so we didn't really get to do what we were supposed to do on Monday. So what I would like to do today, I'm not going to start anything new on a Wednesday where we have a shorter period, right? What I'd like to do today is practice the definitions again for those AR verbs. And then just look at how we use them in a sentence. And I know that there are several of us, a handful of us actually, that have been absent. So this is kind of a good day to sort of reconvene. And with the goal, you guys, buenos dias, Heaven, Melanie, Charlie, with the goal of my giving you some time, second half of the class, hopefully, to catch up on any missing assignments and that kind of stuff, right? Okay, if you just joined us, pick out the action word in our sentence. Mario explora la isla de Puerto Rico. Which one is the verb? What's going on in this sentence? Muy bien, Heaven. Anybody else? Mario explora la isla de Puerto Rico. So, clase, ¿qué hace Mario? What is Mario doing? What is our sentence telling us? Feel free to unmute. ¿Qué hace Mario? What is Mario doing in our sentence? Heaven, can you help us out? ¿Qué hace Mario? What's he doing?
He is exploring the island of Puerto Rico.
Yay, sí, muy bien. Mario explora, right? He's exploring the island. Muy bien, muy bien. All right, so let's get started so that we have time, right? I'll put this back up here. One other thing that I should probably mention, you guys. So remember, hoy es miércoles, el 25 de febrero, 25th today. Y vamos a practicar con los verbos en AR por la última vez. This is the last time we're going to look at AR verbs, like dedicated time. So if you've been absent, presta atención, pay attention. Give you some homework time and atención. I'm going to send letters to parents, right? It's what we do, especially when we come closer to our end of 9-week period. A tus padres, to your parents, si tienes 70% o menos. So if your grade is a 70 or lower, your folks will get a letter, right? So I want to make sure that we have some time to do that. Okay, to get you caught up, okay? All right, so I'm going to put a link in the chat. We're going to try this again because Monday my internet was goofy. Give me a second. Okay. Kamora, I know you had some issues too on Monday, right, with this. So let's hopefully it's all working well. Yeah, let's try it again. If not, that's cool too. We'll figure it out, right? Okay. All right, everybody, clase, por favor, because we have a shorter class period today. Go ahead and click on the link. Let's practice these, especially because this will be our last day, and some of us weren't here and we had internet issues. So we need to kind of get ourselves together, right? So go ahead and click on that, por favor. We had to abandon this mid-ship last time, right? Come on, you guys, let's do it to it. I need 7 more. Yep, 6 more folks. Let's all log in. Christopher, Lay, James, Charlie, Melanie. All right, let's do this. Okay, everybody ready? Give me a thumbs up. Uno, dos, tres. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. Akari, yeah, everybody ready? All right, muy bien, let's do it. Okay, so real quickly, you guys, our endings for AR verbs. What do? We take off, thank you, Kamora, the AR. So for example, if our verb is ayudar, to help, we get rid of the AR so we can find that root or the stem, and then we apply the appropriate endings, whether we need an O, an AS, or an A, an amos, or an on, okay? In the present tense. And we looked at all these. Okay, so Presta atención, clase. Bailar, like ballet, to dance. Remember these? We tried to get through them and we kept freezing. Buscar, to look for or to search. Cocinar, to cook. What we do in the kitchen. Comprar, comprar, you guys, to buy. Contestar, to reply or respond. All right, let's see what you remember quickly. Okay, muy bien, muy bien. All right, so to cook. Good job, to cook. All right, you guys, we need to be paying attention, por favor, so we can move forward. Okay, Nikki, Akari, Christopher, give it a shot. All right, to buy, comprar, to buy. Okay, buenos dias, Dallas. Here's the link. You can join us. We're trying to finish up what we couldn't finish the other day because of our internet issue. Okay, so there you go, Dallas. Buscar, clase, buscar. Muy bien, muy bien. To look for, to look for, okay, or to search. Muy bien, okay. All right, one more time. OASA, almost on. All right. Enseñar, clase. I don't think we got this far the other day. So, enseñar, to teach. Estudiar, to study. Escuchar, escuchar música, to listen to music. Hablar, to talk or speak. Llamar, llamar. And so we said that's like to call somebody on the phone or to like shout out at somebody, right? To holler at them. Or when we give our name, ¿Cómo te llamas? Me llamo Bob, right? So when we give our name, we're really saying, I call myself. Okay, so llamar is to call. All right, what is escuchar? Escuchamos música. What are we doing? Escuchamos la música. Escuchamos la música, right? We listen to music, right? Muy bien. Llamar. Me llamo Bob. Llamo a mis amigos con el teléfono. Muy bien. To call. Muy bien, to call. This is a good cognate. Muy bien. Muy bien, clase. Estudiar, to study. It's a good cognate. That's an easy one. Okay. All right. Some of these on our list, you guys, have tons of different meanings. So we have to figure them out by context, right? Llegar can be to arrive, like literally, like in an airplane. Or to like, oh, I'm at your house, you know, I'm arriving at your house. Or if you reach a goal, okay, llegar. And then llevar with the V is a crazy one. It means that you're wearing something right? Llevo una camiseta azul. I'm wearing a blue shirt. To carry something, right? Llevo un lápiz. I'm carrying a pencil. Or if I'm bringing something, right? Llevo caramelas or something, right? I'm bringing candy. Okay. So to wear, to carry, to bring. Mirar, clase, mirar, to look or to watch. Mirar. Necesitar, that's a good cognate when you need something, right? Something that's necessary. Pagar. So we buy something, comprar, but if we buy it, we got to pay for it too, right? So comprar to buy, pagar to pay for. All right. So llegar. This is not wearing or carrying or bringing. It's something else. Muy bien. I need to hear from more than 6 of you, por favor. Muy bien. This is to arrive, llegar. Okay. Mirar, clase, mirar. Miro la televisión. Muy bien. I'm watching or looking. Okay, good job. Llevo una camiseta azul. Llevo anteojos. Muy bien. To wear, to carry, or to bring. Look at Elizabeth. Ooh, that's shifting up. Okay. Muy bien. All right, then we had this another one. You guys, look at all the meanings this can have. To cross the street. If something happens, ¿qué pasa? To pass a test. To get along with somebody. Or to spend time with someone. You go spend time with your grandparents, right? Paso tiempo con mis abuelos, right? I'm spending time with my grandparents. So to cross the street, if something happens, passing a test, getting along, or to spend time, pasar, all these things, okay? Pintar, to paint, kind of looks like paint. Might not be too hard to remember. Tomar, another multifunctional here, to take something or to have something to eat or drink. Okay, tomar, to take something or to have something to eat or drink. Trabajar, sí, clase, trabajamos juntos, right? We work together. En el español, trabajar, to work. Okay, pasar. This is the one with all those different meanings. So pick one. Yeah, pasar is the multifunctional. Okay, in this case, to spend time or to pass, right? Yeah, pasar. Okay. Tomar. Tomar. Yeah, muy bien. Ooh, look at heaven. Okay. To take or to have food or drink, right? To take something or to have something to eat or drink. Tomar. All right, Nikki's moving around. Muy bien. Okay, so to work, trabajar. So someone said to paint, that would be pintar, right? Okay, we got one more slide. O-A-S-A, amos, and on. When we want to use them in a sentence, we drop the AR and we add the appropriate ending. So we're going to practice that now, okay? So let's go ahead and end this. And Heaven, número uno, muy bien. Kamura dos, y Elizabeth, número tres. Good job. Great job. Okay. Let me back out of this and I'll put the next link in. And this next thing, you guys, is more of a, it's more of a sort of a comprehension check kind of thing. So go ahead and click on that. It's the code if you need it. And I don't know how sometimes it shows up for you guys. Is it opening for you? Let me know. It's not wanting to stay open for me. Let me know if it's opening for you. Clase? Arshis, is it working for you? Yes? Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, so take your time. I'm in Go Guardian with you. Charlie, you need to click on the link. Akari, I can't see your screen. Priscilla, is it working for you? It's just white. That's interesting. You want to try and back out of that, Priscilla, and I'll put the link back in and you tell me what you think. Try it again. Try that, Priscilla. Melanie, dragging and dropping, right? So everybody understand what we're doing here, clase? You're matching, right? So you have to OASA, almost on. On the left-hand side, you'll put your yo, tu, el, ella, usted, etc. On the right-hand side, then you'll drag and drop the form that matches. Okay. Right, Nikki? Put all your yo, tu, el, ella, usted, whatever on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, match them up. Remember, amos and on are plural. Okay. O, A, S, A. If it ends in O, it matches with yo, right? So that's easy to remember as well. So give it a shot. Dallas, did you click on that link? Christopher, are you with me here? Okay, so you're on the left-hand side, you're going to put all your yo, tu, usted, blah, blah, blah. And you're going to just drag and match the verb form that goes with that on the right-hand side. Are they dragging and dropping for you? Yeah. Okay. So it's easier if you start with yo and then tú, usted, él and ella, nosotros, ellos and ellas, right? Yeah. Charlie? Okay, Stacy, good job. So you just drag and drop a verb that matches. O-A-S-A, almost on. Think about that. O-A-S-A, almost on. Okay, I'm going to share my screen with you real fast. Okay, take a look at my screen, por favor. So you're making two columns, right? The left-hand side should be who's doing the thing, who's doing the action. So yo, tú, él, ella. Okay, you're going to just drag these babies over here. And then which one of these match? Well, if I know that the O, if yo takes an O ending, which one of these end in O? Are there any here that end in O? Oh, Diego. And I can just move it like that. What is my tu ending? O-A-S-A. Okay, so and do any of these end in an A-S? Yeah. Trabajas. And that's all you're doing. Does that make sense, you guys? Okay. Essentially, you're making those charts that we always see. Nikki, you going to give it a try? Heaven, let's see. Oh, Heaven, go back to that. Yay, Heaven. Muy bien. Very good. Nicely done. Don't forget to submit. Priscilla? Okay, from what I could see, Priscilla, muy bien. Don't forget to submit it, you guys. Christopher. You're going to put all the people on the left-hand side. Yeah, there you go, Christopher. O, yo, right? Anything that ends in an O is yo. Since yo ends in an O. Arshas, let's see. Muy bien, Arshas. Go ahead and submit. Muy bien. Elizabeth, did you submit? Kimura? Okay, muy bien. Thank you, Kimura. Okay. When you are finished with that, please go ahead and submit it so I can look at them when you're done. And then I need for everybody to head on over to VHL. Okay. And in February, we had this one assignment because we are in Unit 2, and it's called muchas tareas. Muchas tareas. Mine's going to look different than yours, of course. We need to make sure that we get that done. And anything in January or February, January, after Christmas, right? So we're not doing any work from before Christmas, right, you guys? Because that was second quarter. So when you're in VHL, you want to make sure if you have missing assignments that you are only doing those that started in January, from January to now. Okay. So some of us have not completed the one for this one for February. Muchas tareas. So we want to make sure we get that done. Also, let's head on over to Canvas and grades. Check your Canvas, see what you're missing. Believe it or not, some of us are still missing our alebrije Nearpod, where we drew our own or whatever you wanted to use to draw your alebrije. So we do have some outstanding work. A reminder again, if your grade is currently borderline 70%, once those zeros start populating, it's going to drop your grade. Okay, letters have gone home. Letters will go home again, or phone calls, if your grade is 70 or below. Okay, so today is the day. Our goal, you guys, is to complete at least one missing item before we go home, before we sign off today, I should say, because tomorrow we are moving on to ER and IR verbs. So we need to make sure that we are getting our previous work completed. Okay. We have about 10 minutes left. There's plenty of assignments in here that can be done in 10 minutes time and submitted. So let's try to get at least one finished for today. Okay, Dallas, you want to go ahead and submit and go to Canvas. Make sure some of you still need to turn in the web quest on Puerto Rico. Melanie, you can go ahead and submit that. So, in the time that y'all have left, make sure that, if you have a question while you're working on something that you ask. If you can't find a resource in the resource library, let me know. Or something in a module, let me know. Okay, Nikki, you want to go ahead and submit that, and then you can go to Canvas and VHL and see what you're missing. Some of you guys are missing, a lot of you guys actually are missing the practice on AR verbs. Tomorrow we move on to ER, so let's try and keep up. Yeah, you guys give me lots of stuff to grade. I want things to grade, por favor. Catalina, we're working on getting any missing assignments turned in. Tomorrow we start something new. That's fine. If you get a source on that web quest that's blocked, you guys just do a Google search for it by subject or title or keyword. That's fine. All right, you guys, that's our time for today. Let me know if you have any questions. Get as much done as you can, you guys. That would be lovely. All right. Adios. Have a great rest of your day. Adios, clase.